Okay, so let's talk about. I'm behind on a couple of days, so I'm gonna get caught up. But let's talk about day 3 post-op. And I know my eyelashes is fucked up. I honestly don't care. Trust me, when you get up here, shit, makeup and all that shit is the last thing you will think about. So, mind you, I've been in a lot of pain. I know the process. It's going to be a lot of discomfort, trying to adjust because if you have a tummy tuck, you can't lay on your side. You got to lay on your back. Well, and they really don't want you laying flat on your back. It got to be like an arch. So, um, first, let me show you what the beds look like again. So, this is what the beds look like. Now, don't get me wrong, they're comfortable, they look comfortable, but they're not, to me, they're not, tummy tuck approved. The bottom part, when you adjust it up, the top mattress is it's a thicker mattress, but it's like a gel mattress. It just lifts with it. So it kind of got this big dent in the middle. So you think you sinking in, but you're actually really hurting yourself. Um, so day 2, I felt like I was getting worse. I wasn't feeling better. And mind you, since I got out of surgery, I have not had a faja because I had not a burn, but a bruise on my back. And friction can cause it to turn into a burn, which Robles didn't want. So on day 3, I woke up that morning. And when you know something isn't right, say something. If you feel something isn't right, say something. You know your body. And the only difference for me is because I'm out of the country. So this is a third world country. So they're not up to date on, nothing that we have in the States. So it's kind of like you on your own Russian roulette. So I wake up that night, on day 2 that night, one of my surgery sisters was going to go see Robles. And I'm like, could you ask Tavares, which is, the assistant or whatever she is, can I come when the surgery sister comes so I can get clearance to get massages? Mind you, my body is full of fluid. Well, I guess I couldn't come. But that morning when she left, I wound up kind of like feeling sick. I was hunched over in the sink trying to wash myself up. My breathing was kind of off and I kind of felt dizzy and, I'm like, something isn't right. So my blood pressure was high above the roof. And I think one of the nurses kind of saw that because when I came back, yeah, you finna go out there? Oh, you finna lay down? Okay. Um, um, when I felt like I was losing life. So they immediately, it's just crazy because they came back in the bathroom and said, you're going to go see Robles, let's get dressed. So the driver came, I went to the plastic center where I had surgery at, and they said that I needed a blood transfusion. And, my hair is 30. I got the transfusion, and in the middle of that I had to pee, so they set me on this metal pan. But I got the blood transfusion. I could literally feel the life coming back into me. It was kind of scary because it's like, first of all, that's not your blood. So they have to make sure that blood is clean, and know your blood type and all of that stuff. So I'm not sure how all of that really works, but that was just a scary thing, for me because I heard another lady over here had got some blood and she broke out in hives. So that's the main thing I was looking for. But once they gave me the blood, I actually was able to sit up. I felt better. I was able to kind of move around more. Um, so once I came back to the house, um, I was able to eat more. My appetite kind of picked up a little better. I had to start drinking a little bit more water, and I felt like I was getting better, but the crazy thing is I was still getting worse. Um, I feel like they stuff you with pills. You got to take like 6 pills at breakfast, 5 or 6 pills at lunch, and 5 or 6 pills at dinner. And literally, they don't realize that you had a tummy tuck, but they want you to, you know, drink a whole bunch of water, and your stomach can only take so much before you start getting sick. And for some odd reason, the water just wasn't tasting right to me. So that was another reason why I really couldn't force myself to drink so much water. And I knew I was dehydrated because my lips was dry, my mouth was dry, I was chewing pieces of gum. And the thing is, I love water over anything. So I knew I was kind of dehydrated. Um, they fix you full course meals, fattening meals. Well, they do say what they're going to cook, but I mean, if we say we want this, it's 10 girls. So the only thing we really kind of got some say so over is kind of like what we want for breakfast. But day 3 was a little scary, and it was kind of more like, damn, am I really gonna lose my life for some ass? But other than that, it's some things I'm starting not to like about the deluxe recovery house. Don't get me wrong, the girls, they are sweet, but their sanitation is different from the States. We would consider everything that they're doing is unsanitary, and I'm gonna explain like all the nasty sanitations that they do wrong in the next video. I mean, it's a list. So I actually had more to say, but I'm gonna put it on my day 4 post-op video, because I'm day 5 now. I just been behind because I've been in pain, and my phone is getting ready to die. So this is just a short video, and I don't care what none of them YouTubers say, none of them Instagram bitches say. They ass was not over here on post-op 3 twerking and shit. Yeah, goddamn lie. Because everybody in this house is hunched over like an old lady. So when y'all decide to get this surgery, y'all ain't gonna never want to talk about an old lady again, because y'all gonna know the pain she going through when she hunched over on her back all day and got a cane or one of them little cart things. So just stay tuned for my next video. I am looking rough. My skin is starting to be even more discolored. It's just, when it's all said and done, I'm ready to come home. I am ready to come home. So, excuse my lips. I pick at my lips and just trying to find something to do to keep me busy. So, just stay tuned, and y'all can subscribe, comment, or I'm usually on Facebook, so it's TIARRA and then Thomas, THOMAS. And y'all can I think you gotta use Messenger, and y'all can inbox me if y'all have any questions. See y'all.